everybody. How do you like this so far? Thank you all for coming. Yeah, you want the milk? You got it. Thank you all for coming to share this happy occasion with us. We come together in the love of family and friends. The purpose of this baby naming is to introduce Miles to his community. We thank you all for being here and coming from near and far. We know that each and every one of you will be here to love him and guide him through his life. We're so fortunate to be surrounded by such amazing family and friends. Through your examples, he'll learn to be a kind, active, passionate, loving, positive, and intelligent human being, because that's what this house is filled with today. Miles, you're now an intimate part of a community of family and friends. We offer you our strength, our compassion, and our nurturing love. As a sign of respect and admiration for the traditions of Mana's and my family, we've chosen to give you a Persian name and a Hebrew name. The Ashkenazi Jewish tradition is to name a child after deceased loved ones. So your Hebrew name is Toby Yosef. Toby was the Hebrew name of my mother's mother, Jerry. Grandmom Jerry faced a great deal of hardship and tragedy in her life, but she greeted every day with a smile and a positive attitude. I hope you have a piece of her upbeat and energetic spirit. She loved the movies, and she passed that passion down to me. When I was about 5 years old, she took me to go see one of the Muppet movies, and when it was done, we walked into the next theater to see whatever was playing, and I asked her if that was allowed. She said, "You pay to get in the building." She wasn't going to let anything stop her from doing what she loved and spending time with her grandkids. And now that I think about it, maybe that was a little bit of legal training as well. Yosef, your Hebrew middle name, was the Hebrew name of my father's father, Joe, Martin's brother. Nobody loved being a grandparent more than my grandpop. It kept him young. He loved to watch the news, find out what the kids these days were into, and then call us to discuss it with us. He was always coming up with excuses to give us gifts and take us out for ice cream, which he loved. Grandpop Joe was an entrepreneur before anybody knew that word, and he spent a lot of his working life in the music business, socializing with Frank Sinatra and Perry Como and the stars of the day. You can ask Martin all about it, he'll tell you. When he retired, he and my grandma Esther traveled the world. Miles, I hope your great-grandfather's creativity and love of life is an inspiration to you. Your Persian name is Kurush. The English version of Kurush is Cyrus. This name carries with it a lot of historical import and responsibility because Cyrus the Great was one of the most honored rulers in history. A lot of leaders are known primarily for their military victories, but Kurush was respected for being a liberator of slaves and one of the first rulers to produce a declaration of what we now call human rights. Kurush was a great friend to the Jews of his time and was an example of how much people can accomplish if they work together and respect their differences. That's a lot for you to take on, little Miles, but we know what you mean. So, bringing this to a close, may your names be a sign of your community's commitment to you and your commitment to your community. And we wanted to thank you all for being here, and we wanted to especially thank my parents, Saul and Lauren, for helping out with the getting everything together, and thanks for traveling from near and far. And l'chaim.
L'chaim.